welcome to the Beyond the Cave Fortnite Report. I'm Kieran Harrison. It's another beautiful day at Somerville High. How about that rain, huh? Sad to see it go.
Yeah, absolutely, Kieran. Hi, I'm Odette Clamp. This week I was reporting in the field, interviewing the cast of Somerville High School play, I Never Saw Another Butterfly. Urim, he's a German foreign exchange student here at Somerville, and he will be in our next play, I Never Saw Another Butterfly. What is your role in our next play?
I'm the Nazi in the next play, and this is also a role where I have to watch out that people know that I'm a German, but I'm actually not a Nazi, that I'm just playing now a Nazi.
Compared to Americans, how do Germans react towards Nazi affiliated like jokes or discussions?
We think that the Holocaust and the Nazi time was a horrible time. It is a topic we have to talk about, and we're saying, hey, it was a mistake, it was history, and we try to remember, to just make sure that this mistake won't repeat. And so we are not really open for jokes.
What challenges did you face playing your role in the play?
To be angry, because sometimes I'm going on stage and I'm happy before I'm going on stage, and then I just have to scream at those people. And that's probably the most challenging part.
Hi, I'm with Emily Fishburne, and she is the lead role in our next spring play. What is the background of your character?
Well, I'm playing the role of Raya in Glendarova, and she is a 16-year-old Jewish girl from Prague, and she lived in Prague with her family, and she was transported into the ghetto Terezin. And not much else is really known about her. That's where there's a lot of character freedom, where I get to develop a lot of her character, but what is known is just that she's around my age, and she was just a regular Jewish girl that was thrown into the terrible atrocities of the Holocaust.
What challenges did you face playing this role?
I think a lot of the challenges with playing a role like this is that what a lot of the characters dealt with is stuff that I can't necessarily identify with, so I feel that my portrayal of the character has to be very sensitive and, as genuine as I can make it.
What message do you hope this play will convey to the community?
I'm hoping that, as anything with the Holocaust, museums and, books written, it's just to help bring light to what happened in history and just have people remember and really just, make sure that we don't forget these things, because history is doomed to repeat itself if we forget this stuff. So we want to portray the terrible things that people went through and make sure that doesn't happen again.
There really was a terrible time in German history. Nice to see that the culture acknowledges what happened in the past.
Yes, next up, Kara Wessel has a discussion with some of the new 2013-2014 school teachers here on campus.
Hi, I'm Kara Wessel, and I am interviewing Mr. Duvall. He is a new teacher at Somerville High School. How are you doing?
I'm great. How about yourself?
Good. Okay. What is some of your greatest achievements so far this year?
I think the biggest achievement this year so far is just the fact that as a math department, we are changing the curriculum. So we're changing things a lot during the year, and we're still able to hopefully get the information to the students that we're looking to do.
Greatest achievements, I would just say kind of establishing myself on campus and getting to know the students, getting to know faculty, other teachers here, familiarizing myself with kind of the area again, and then also just with administration, and just kind of having a plan throughout the entire year. That was something I struggled with at the very beginning, was just kind of knowing where I wanted to go and with the vision of it. So just trying to plan it out as much as I can.
What made you want to become a teacher?
Let's see. I had always loved the subject of English and literature, and I've always been an avid reader. And so I kind of had to ask myself what I wanted to do with that. I never saw myself really making writing a career. So it was kind of a question of what should I do with English? And so I came across teaching. And the school that I went to had a great teaching program. I ended up doing the Masters of Arts in Teaching and fell in love with the program, and really enjoyed my time student teaching. So from there, I knew that at least that was the career goal, and then English was my subject.
My dad got me inspired with astronomy, and so when I went to college, I took a lot of astronomy classes, and the professors there all taught physics class as well, and they encouraged me to take up physics, and I fell in love with it.
Honestly, the biggest thing was when I was in math class as a kid. A lot of my friends always struggled in math, and it became pretty easy for me. And I was always the one they came to and say, "How do you do this?" And I explained it to them, and they're like, "Oh, why didn't the teacher just say that?" And that kind of got the bug going. And then once I've become a teacher, I realized the teacher did say that. They just weren't fully paying attention at that time.
What do you hope to accomplish this year?
I would say just best preparing the juniors. I teach juniors. I have 4 sections of junior classes, so just best preparing them for senior year. For English, for their senior seminar class, and then for their English senior class. I'm trying to be in line with Miss Willis and Miss Hallinan and everything that they're expecting of the seniors for next year, so just best preparing them for that.
Yeah.
I have a lot to accomplish this year because being new, everything is completely different from what I'm used to. I've never been in charge of a classroom before, so definitely one of my goals this year is to make my classroom my own and kind of figure out what everything is. Because when I came here, it was kind of like an antique toy store, and some of these things are so cool, and I have no idea what they do. So
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot.
Next up, we have Mariah Graham reporting on the county spelling bee that was held on February 5th.
I'm reporting for Somerville High School's newspaper Beyond the Cave, and I'm here with the 3rd place winner, Michaela Shikowski. So, Michaela, how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling pretty happy and kind of angry at myself that I missed certain words, but I'm happy that I won 3rd.
What word was the hardest for you tonight?
That liaison, I didn't know it was pronounced like that, so I would never have guessed that.
Okay. Well, you did pretty well. Are you excited to come back again next year, hopefully?
I think I'm in 8th grade, so I don't know if I'll be able to come back next year.
Okay, if you can, will you?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think that's all for right now, but congratulations on your 3rd place win. We're here with Nielsen Holland and Connor McGee from Connections Academy. So how are you guys feeling following up a disappointing loss in the spelling bee?
Yes. I am feeling disappointed.
Are you?
Yes.
What word did you get out on?
I don't remember, but I got out on the first round of words.
Do you think you'll come back again next year?
Hey, Nielsen.
And how are you? How are you feeling right now?
Well, it was a good win for all of us. In the soul, I got to learn some new words, and overall, it was very inspiring.
What was the hardest word for you?
I threw mine at someone.
I'm not sure, but towards the end, it seemed to get easier.
The words were the
after I got out.
All the words?
No. Not the level.
Okay. Well, thank you guys very much, and hopefully you guys will win again next year. I'm here with the winner, Caleb Adam. He just won the 39th annual June McComber Spelling Bee. So, Caleb, how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling pretty good about this.
You are?
Not much.
Are you excited to go on to the next round?
Yeah.
Okay. And coming into this competition, did you study a lot for it, or how did you prepare yourself?
I looked at the papers once. I really didn't do much for it.
So would you say that you're a naturally good speller?
Yeah, I don't have to work much for spelling.
Okay. And what was the hardest word for you that was asked tonight?
I think that one would probably have to be carbonaceous.
Can you spell that for us?
No.
No, not at all. Okay. Well, thank you very much, and congratulations on your win. I'm here with Kathy Parker, one of the event coordinators tonight. So if you could just tell us a little bit about how you first got involved with the spelling bee and a little bit about how long you've been involved.
I actually started off my education or teaching over 15 years ago in our county, and I've come to the county office a few years ago working on some grant projects. And last year, Cheryl Barton, who had been our longtime event coordinator, student event coordinator, retired. And I've worked closely with her the last few years, and I stepped into her role along with a lot of other different roles. But one of the things that I do is coordinate all of our county-wide student events.
Okay. And did you enjoy tonight, or was it a big success for you?
Well, it's a big success for our kids. Any event that celebrates our students' achievement is just a joy to be part of. Okay. And so that's where I get my thrill, to watch the kids be able to shine and the community to recognize their skills and their talents.
And would you mind telling us a little bit about the history of the spelling bee itself?
Sure. It started with there was back in 1975, one of the county coordinators, Dr. June McComber, actually restarted the spelling bee. And 4 years after that, she and a colleague were in a very tragic car accident and she lost her life. And so the spelling bee was named after her, and the Seroptimists picked up the mantle and helped fund some of the certificates of participation, the awards that we provide the students, and then most importantly, the perpetual plaque that honors June and hangs in the school for the year to celebrate and to remember her gift of what she had given to the students of our county and to keep that going. So.
And will you be present at the next round of the spelling bee in Marin County?
I'm trying, yes, I will be there on May 3rd. If our students are going, I would like to go and support them as well.
And finally, Bailey Dustin Rimmer has a special report concerning the past month's weather, or lack thereof.
Hi, I'm Bailey from Beyond the Cave newspaper, and I'm here at Pinecrest Lake. And I'm walking on the docks right now that are usually covered in water, in the summer at least. And as you can see, there isn't much water left. They drain the lake in around September, right around Labor Day. But it usually has a little bit more water. So we are here, we are interviewing both tourists and locals from around here. And we're also going to try to hit up some local businesses and their owners to see their impact that they've had on the snow.
Well, no snow up here this time of year is really bad for us. We probably do 10 to 15 tables a night now, where if we had snow, it'd be like 30 to 40 tables in a night. So no snow up here means no tourism, no business. A lot of people that do come up now try to find what little snow there is. A lot of hiking, but limited trails because Forest Service has pretty much everything closed off for snow, just in case it does.
What were you guys expecting when you came up here?
Pretty much this. Definitely more water. I didn't realize it was going to be this low. But yeah, it's shocking actually.
Business. Have you seen any dramatic changes in business at all?
Very much so. Very, very slow. Many of the people I see as customers are just locals now. I might go a day or two and I only see a half a dozen.
How has it affected, your personal life? Do you usually go skiing or snowboarding, or is the snow has, any impacts to you personally?
Personally, I haven't skied in a couple of 3 years, but as an example, last weekend and probably this weekend, my understanding is the golf courses, Phoenix, Twain Harte, are all full by 10 o'clock. So people are golfing and they're not skiing.
All right, so what else are you guys doing to make in some profit? Are you guys doing side jobs or?
Oh yeah, we're doing anything and everything we can right now. We're doing selling firewood. We're doing, if people are willing to do yard cleanup right now, we're doing anything and everything. 3-4 years ago, we've had 3 years in a row that have been bad, but this is almost identical to 2011, and that's hopefully we get Dodge open by January 25th or by the end of the month. That's when they opened in 2011. Okay. So we're real similar to 2011. Last year was a little bit better because we had Christmas and New Year's, but that was really about it.
I think it's going to be a real painful summer if we don't get any kind of weather, just because it depends on that snow melt to really fill back up. And if we don't get the snow melt, we don't get the lake is full, less people, they're going to go higher up to the other lakes, Darnells and whatnots up there. If we don't get any kind of weather, it will really affect our the whole year